Today caused some serious chaos on the Central Coast earlier today when a local radio station took a prank to a whole new level. KCOY CBS 12's Evelyn Taft in studio with what happened. Evelyn, what happened?
Katie, it all started this morning on 93.3 when the morning DJs told their listeners the Questa grade was closed. But it went beyond that. They announced a truck had turned over on the 101, spilling elephant seals across the highway. We'll let the DJs explain what happens next.
93.3 KZOZ around. It's 9:45, April 1st.
The morning team at KZOZ took full advantage of today's date. Here's a little reenactment of what listeners heard on their commute to work.
What we know so far is both lanes are closed this morning due to an overturned semi carrying elephant seals. What we know right now is there are 6 to 8 elephant seals wandering across the grade. We want to remind you to be careful and watch out this morning. Is there going to have to be water involved? How's this going to work?
Well, we're going to have to check in with Blaine Ellis from the CHT coming up a little bit later on.
The CHP, or shall we say CHT, didn't approve.
When we, being the California Highway Patrol, don't condone anybody calling in prank phone calls that could possibly have an adverse effect on the motoring public out there.
This is an April Fool's Day joke.
Some listeners got the joke and decided to turn the table.
So we call those guys back and, give them a little scare.
I got chewed out by my boss because I turned around and went oral day, and he pissed off that I'm late for work.
The DJs, not realizing it was a joke on them, tried to bail their listener out.
We will work for 25 minutes, Jeremy and I. We will go ahead and complete 25 minutes of your work for you.
Even though it humored some and may have caused problems for others, the DJs say they have no regrets.
I would do it again, and we would do it bigger. This time we would have helicopters dropping in elephant seals to get other elephant seals to move off the side of the road.
So the lesson learned, you might want to take everything with a grain of salt next April Fool's. Katie, back to you.
I don't think everyone learned their lesson today. Thanks, Evelyn. CHP says it got multiple calls about the seals this morning. Officers say this could have been a potentially bad situation, keeping a real emergency from getting handled in a timely manner.
Good reason to listen to our Officer Craig Rude during sunrise with the correct reports. Sign field delivered and just about done. A tiny town on the Central Coast.